Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Bork No Game video. Today's video is dedicated to the mech teams. We're going to be running this in Gauntlet, so let's go ahead and show this off. This is going to be in Silver 4, which I know isn't that high, but this is going to be a team that some free-to-play can run. It's also different from the current meta. Here's going to be the top tier unit that you sort of need in some ways. Titan is the glue that keeps everyone together, and we'll show him off more in other team aspects, but this is the team that I can run right now, and they're also running Titan. So this is going to be interesting. I kind of want to fight an Esterosa team to show off what he can actually do, but if this person's also going to be running Titan, that's going to be interesting. And I'm going to hold off a little bit, so this is going to definitely be a mech team. So it's a mech on mech team, so we're both surprised. He's probably going to be like, what in the world is going on here? How are they also running a mech team? So let's go ahead and run this, see what's going to be appearing here. Oh, they got the helos? Dang! Alright, this is definitely going to be very different from what I was expecting. So we're definitely gonna want to run the Elizabeth right here. Okay, respect to this person first of all for running this team in particular, because this of itself I know is a feat and it's very difficult to pull off in order to do it like properly and everything, right? So we're gonna put our Ironside in the back, and we're gonna do a little bit of healing as well, and we'll try to run our Irie Alfred. So maybe we can get some pushback and keep some of our units alive. So we have a bunch of snipers right here. Oh, they even have Jason? I think that's his name. I'm not sure. But he's also going to be fantastic for the mech teams right here. So let's go ahead and try to take him out. Elizabeth is going to be our carry in some ways because she's going to be able to snipe units from far away. Alright, we are doing great so far. I don't have most of the meta units from him. But yeah, good match to you too, man. That was really cool. I'm so happy that I was able to find another mech person because it's so rare, like, for them to actually run that team in particular. I'm so happy that just mech teams are starting to see like actual matches, because the more that they become a thing, like, the better. So here's what's really interesting. You can see here, this is like the top 10. They're running like a mixed counter Titan team, but you can see they're running Abraham. So that's going to be the key parts right there, because Abraham increases Titan survivability. So you can sort of run a team like that. This is the team that I was actually very impressed with, because they're running two healers technically, because Ironside and Evelyn, they're both really fantastic healers, and then Elizabeth is just here to pretty much take out like some of the snipers that sit in the back. That's going to be like sort of like other team comps in case you want to run it. And let's go ahead and run another match and then show off like everyone's gear, like their specs for like skills. But just note that Titan being on HP set is going to be the thing. So this is probably going to be the team that we'll see how it functions on, and it's all based off of whether this person like runs their Esterosa right out the gates. That'll be the deciding factor on how fast I place my units, because if they instantly deploy, that's going to be a very precious time that we need to summon our units on. And then we'll summon our, okay, they put their Xiaolin right here, so we have to pretty much use our Elizabeth to take her out, because if we don't take out the Xiaolin, we essentially fail this match in some way. So we're doing okay so far. Let's go ahead and put our Ironside right here. That way we can get some heals off. We're doing great. Let's go ahead and put Tank Chan right here as well, so we can mitigate some of the damage from Titan, because that's going to be an important factor in order to keep our units alive right here. And then we'll drop Sylvia in so that she can increase everyone's damage and evasion, right? So Kyle's going to be coming right here as well. Let's go ahead and put, I want to put more mech units, right? Because the goal is to more mech units on the field, because they're going to be, you know, sort of synergizing with each other, increasing everyone's damage. Let's go ahead. Okay, they didn't. Let's do a little bit of heals right here as well. Hopefully we can get this off. Okay, Tank Chan died. That's not going to be good for us. And then let's go ahead and put Elizabeth right here. Hopefully she can land appropriately. And we can't let Titan die. All right, if Titan dies, nothing else really matters. They have a bunch of level 100 units right here. So let's go ahead and put Ironside right here as well to do some more heals. Very good. This is exactly what I wanted to showcase with mech teams. And they're not 100%, and no, all of my units aren't like level 100, but let's go ahead and run one more match, because I feel like I still haven't proven myself. And I also want to show like some misplays that I can do with mech teams, because there's a lot of caveats when you run mech teams. You have to do the timing right, and most of all, you have to keep Titan alive. If Titan doesn't stay alive within the match, like you don't cast the heals, you don't cast the Ironsides and all this stuff at the appropriate times, he doesn't really work out in some ways, because he is very vulnerable to damage, especially to snipers. So this person is playing it out. It's not good, because if we cast Titan too fast, they can essentially cast their Xiaolin, and that's going to hurt us greatly. So let's go ahead and place this. We'll place Buzzard in the back with him. See, this is what they always do. They always place the Zhaos in the back. And then let's go ahead and put Irie Alfred right here. And we're going to need this Elizabeth to essentially pop down and rain Hellfire on this right here. And then we'll cast a little bit of heals because our Titan is dying. So that's not going to be good. And we'll place Tank Chan right here. Do a little bit more heals. All right. We need to stay alive right here. We need to keep Titan alive. If we don't keep Titan alive, this is not going to be good for us. So let's provide some more heals with Ironside. And let's do a little bit of Sylvia action right here as well. All right, Buzzard died. That's not good. Buzzard is my most powerful unit to essentially counter like Chiefus and stuff. So without Buzzard, there's in some ways like I'm really vulnerable to damage right here. So we need to take out this Gayu. Damn, they already got their like Zhao already back up. Okay. So this match might be done because we lost the Titan right there. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't see the Xiaolin come back again. So that's going to be like some shortcomings with this team. I just wanted to show that because it's not a perfect team. And there's definitely things that you need to prove upon and, you know, get better gear and all that stuff. All right, let's go ahead and do the giveaway, see who's going to be the winner. So the first video that is up, this was the ranked battle PvP tips. I told folks to leave a comment on this video. So let's go ahead and do share right here, copy the link, place this into the YouTube random comment picker, filter duplicate units, and also exclude myself from the giveaways because it makes no sense that I'm going to be winning. So let's go ahead and get these YouTube comments and see who's going to be winning this one. So how many comments are on this video? I'm not entirely sure. 412 for this one. So let's go ahead and pick a random winner from this video. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? It's going to be Chrisitan Amaurao. Winning in Precon top 50, baby. Alright, there's a Precon player who won on the counter side video. This is going to get awkward because the next video that I actually picked is going to be a Precon video. But let's go ahead and go back to the YouTube random comment picker and see who's going to be winning this video. Alright, so let's get the YouTube comments for this one. See who's going to be the random winner. And then we'll do like the 20k giveaway at the very end as well. So there's only 49 unique comments on this video. Let's see who's going to be the winner for this one. Who's it going to be? Pi. Oh, I imagine having enough characters to make a magic team. Well, congrats to you because you won this video. And let's go ahead and do this one, the 20k winner. We're going to draw a winner right here. There's only going to be one. It's drawing right now. Who is it going to be? Alyk R, you won the giveaway. So please contact me as soon as possible. I'll post these in the community tab so everyone can see who the winners are. Thanks so much for participating in the giveaways. If no one wins these giveaways, then we'll pretty much redo it and draw another set of winners. But hopefully all 3 winners are able to contact me for, you know, pretty much the YouTube comment picker. The first one being Chrisitan Amaurao, something like that, I think. And then Pi, and then Alyk, all right? Thanks so much. Apologies if I messed up your names. Let's get back into this. All right, let's go ahead and cover this mech team, right? So when it comes to Abraham, the important parts are going to be the passive skill right here. That does a bit of heals over time. So as long as a mech unit is up, they're going to be getting lots of heals, which is what makes Titan absolutely invincible in some ways. Advanced plasma impact in order to increase the damage and kill some of the snipers. Do a little bit of CC in the back, and then skill haste to essentially make your skills go a little bit faster. It's not cooldown reduction, it just makes it so that your skills that are casted move a little bit faster. This is going to be Titan. Now note that the important skills on him is probably his 2 passives and the missile launcher, mostly because his 2 passives make it so that his skill haste makes it so that he can cast his skills a little bit faster, whether it's his basic attack or casting his missiles. This is going to be important to essentially CC some units, and then once he gets deployed, he actually restores 1 energy, which is nice. So he's not actually a 5 cost unit, he's going to be a 4 cost unit. And then his passive skill making him immune to hit stun, making it so that whenever he gets hit, he's not like staggered back a little. That's going to be important in order for him to actually deal damage. Make sure to put HP set on him so that the more he is alive, the longer he is alive, essentially the better he's going to be, and keep everything put together. Because if he doesn't like stay alive, you essentially lose your main DPS in some ways. And then Hound being right here, this is going to be a broken HP set. I know if I had more gear, she would be even better. Or Tank Chan just really needs like a little bit of HP and then this damage reduction on her special skill. Essentially with these skills put together and an HP set, that's going to make Tank Chan one of the best tanks in the game currently, especially for mechs. Buzzards is here to essentially kill strikers. That's why I'm running the anti-striker. Of course, the first 2 skills, I feel like that's the most important. Then damage taken from air units. I don't think that's as important because there's not that many air units that can hit other air units right now. Feel free to increase it, but Buzzard's just here to take out strikers. And then when it comes to Sylvia, she's just here to, you know, increase some stats, but mostly for the stuns. Once I get her to 5-star, that's going to be much better, but right now she's 4-star. That way I can actually get her stunning. I think that's her main capability. It's not really increasing stats in some ways. Really, you know, getting that extra hit and that evasion, of course, is going to be important to someone like Titan. And then we have Ironside right here, who can essentially cast some heals as soon as he's deployed 25%. And then Mech attack speed plus 20%, which is really cool, so more basic attacks. And he also has like a little bit of a heal with his auto repair device. Only works on mechs those. And then we have Sparrow right here. I don't know if I should be running Sparrow because he's essentially, you know, a mech unit that can do some things. He can hit some like strikers and whatnot. But I only have him at level 70. He's not really running at max potential. Let's go ahead and put some attack gear or some gear on him right here. We're missing some stuff, but let's go ahead and just put this on here for the sake of it so he can have something there. And then we're running Irie Alfred to do a little bit of knockback. She does her own thing, right? She's just there for, you know, keeping like some of our units alive if we need it. Elizabeth Pendragon is probably the most important unit for taking out the Jalynth in the back. Let's go ahead and run a fight right here, see if we can fight something good. Most of the times, what I really experience that kills me is that I'm not geared, or if I'm not at the level that they are at, then it doesn't work out. Like if they're level 100 with like a bunch of meta units, it's really hard to essentially match them. So they cast the Lin Xian right there really fast. That's very important in order for this team to work for them. And then we'll actually task the Tank Chan right here. So they put the Xiaolin in the back. That's going to be the most important unit in order to, like, you know, keep this unit very viable and take out Titan and all that stuff. And then we'll put Irie Alfred right here to do a little bit of pushbacks. And then we need to take out this sniper as well. So we're going to do a little bit of heals. So that's going to be good for us. And we'll put Buzzard on deck so we can do this. All right, I feel like we're going to be okay now. This is a good sign. Honestly, the hardest parts is going to be the beginning parts of the fight. If you can win that exchange in the beginning, essentially out-tank them, outgun them, take out the snipers, make it so that essentially they can't fight back in some ways, that's going to be obviously important. But the part that I have the most difficulties on is really keeping everyone with enough DPS rolling on the field, because I have a hard time killing all the snipers. I have a hard time dealing with all the strikers. If I can't take them out, that's usually like GG's for the fight. And right here, this was just a matter of killing their snipers first. If I didn't take out their snipers, we wouldn't have won this fight. There's been so many matches where it's just like Xiaolin is there, Titan is essentially dead. That's why Xiaolin is so overpowered in our current meta. But that is going to be the dub right there. That is going to be the mech team. Hopefully it provides you some inspiration. Also look at like the top 10s in order to get more inspiration on what other sort of like Titan or mech teams or even soldier teams that you can run, because there's going to be a lot of different variables when you're building a team. Because obviously right here, this is a mech team, but it's not really a mech team. It's like a hybrid team with like Lake Superior, which I love to see all the different variation. Anyways, if you made it this far in today's video, consider subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Once we hit 22,500 subs, we'll be doing another giveaway. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one.